Hey Stalwart Fam!
Hey,
Welcome back to our channel.
welcome
My
back.
name is Faith.
My name is
And
Michael,
we are
the
the
Stalwart
Stalwart
Lovers.
Lovers. Woo! Yeah, so if you're new here, you're welcome. We love you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by. Please make sure you subscribe and enjoy yourself. All right, baby. What are we doing today?
Today we are talking about the tripartite nature of your spouse, or should I say, the three kind of people your spouse can be
To you.
to
Yeah.
you. Now, why is it important to know this? I mean, many people know that your spouse can be so many things to you. But
Yeah.
for the purpose of this episode, we are narrowing it just the major three that I feel like is the most important anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, and that is your spouse being your baby, your husband, and your daddy, or vice versa, your baby,
Yeah.
your wife, and your mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is this
Literally.
important? Because when you realize that your partner can be three different of these things to these three different persons to you, you kind of have an understanding of
Mhm.
how to approach them. For
Yeah.
example,
Their roles,
their roles, their functions, they can function as a parent to you, they can function as a baby to you, they can function as your husband. And we're going to spend time discussing these three major areas. But this
Yes.
is crucial to any successful marriage
Mm-hmm.
because let me give you a good example. Let's say in the marriage, the man, wears the pants, treats the lady like a queen. She's a stay-at-home mom. She's not lazy, but she's not going out there to make money. And it's literally like being the daddy to the baby, like, oh, like
Daddy kind
zaddy,
of thing.
provider, taking care of me, sponsor, and all those things. It doesn't mean there's you can't find a mom in that woman that would actually nurture you,
Yeah.
take
Call
care
you
of
to
you,
order.
call you to order, and you must also find a wife in that person that you partner with. So let me not go ahead of myself. Let's go deep into what does it mean to be a baby, a husband, and
Mm-hmm.
a daddy, and vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's dig into this. I actually love this topic a lot. Yeah. So let's look at the baby aspect, right? So this person is your lover. This person has your heart. This person is your precious baby. This person is your, it's like the diamond in your eyes, the sugar in
Diamond.
your tea. This person is your, I mean, you would do anything for this person. You sacrifice anything for this person. This
Mm.
person is just amazing. Like the person just has your heart. The person has all your moon buttons. Every
All
single
your move buttons.
every single one of them, and you cover them, you
Mm.
clean them up, you make excuses for them. The way
Yeah.
a parent will just forgive a child for just making a mess. You make it a point of duty to just see them as that baby. You see them as that, this is my lover,
This
this
is
is
my
my baby,
precious
this is just
baby.
my
So I can't
you've
always
forgiven
expect.
them ahead.
Yeah.
You've sacrificed for them already. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
I can't
baby.
always expect like, oh, you to be all mature every time. There are
Yeah.
times when you just be a baby, like you're
Yeah,
my baby.
playful,
You're playful, and I'm expecting you to be that's too immature. No, you can be playful.
yeah, and
You can,
play.
yes, you can play. You can make a mess. You can make mistakes.
Yeah,
I can't hold my partner to high standards on every level. You break a glass cup. If your child breaks a glass cup, chances are you probably wouldn't beat your child because you know how your parents beat you and you want to be a better parent, right?
yeah,
So you are
yeah.
making excuses for them. Oh, your child messes up and you're like, don't do that again. All right. There's a way you correct someone that you've given
That has
them,
your heart.
and you've given them grace to grow.
Yeah.
That's one of the things. So I'm not saying that you should treat your partner as immature.
Mm-hmm.
Get the balance.
Yeah,
Because
but there will be some times when they would be that baby to you.
yes,
Yeah,
and you have to be able to understand them in that
and
role
relate with them in that way.
and be a sort of parent in that role. Like,
Mhm.
how will a parent react? Will
Yeah,
a parent just leave a crying baby and go off? No, that means your wife or your husband has an issue with something you did. You can't dismiss it and just stomp out. That's the kind of way to just put it in perspective.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel like if you know this, it's gonna save your marriage.
Yeah, it will.
Now let's talk about the parent, then we talk about the
Husband and
husband and
wife.
wife.
Yeah.
Like, your spouse can also be that parent to you. That same person that can be a baby, oh, they can be your mom.
Oh, your
Sometimes my
dad.
wife tells me some things, I answer, yes, mom. Because literally, you need that balance. You need that spot that can tell you, no boys hanging out. No, I want you to stay home. Oh, I don't feel comfortable with the kind of friends that you keep. I don't think it's safe for you to be outside of the house at so time. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean that marriage is a cage or they are subduing you and all those things.
Mm-hmm.
You need that balance in your
Yeah,
spouse.
and they're nurturing you.
They
They're,
nurture
I
you,
mean,
take care of you,
taking care
like I
of you.
take care of my wife, like my
Mm,
baby, my
mm,
baby.
mm.
And she takes care of me. Like when my wife takes care of me, I'm like, thank you for taking care of me. Because I see, Uncle Boo is not fresh by grace alone. It's by somebody's hard work. And that is what it is, right?
um,
You will find that, see, whether you like it or not, your wife is a mom to you.
mm-hmm.
Your dad, your husband is a dad to you.
Yeah.
Even when, because the time will come when your parents will pass away, be with the Lord, the only person that will be taking care of you, nurturing you, is still going to be your wife.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know,
truth is that even if they are still on earth, because you are married now,
they're the priority.
you have different priorities now. So that person is your one. The person is the one that can make you accountable to decisions. Person
Yes,
is the one that can make decisions with you, that can call you to order when you are messing up or slacking.
yes,
They won't always be that baby to you. They would be that person that's trying to pull you up, that's trying to put you alright, that's trying to nurture you. And
yes.
that's when your spouse is like a parent to you.
Yes, also they will advise you.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
will
you must be able to see your
take their
spouse in
advice.
that role
Mm-hmm.
so that you can take the advice.
I mean, you
See,
see them as a baby all the
you will
time,
never take
right?
the advice. Like if they are always like a baby to you, I take care of you, I sponsor you, I brought you out from the gutter, I made all those kind of things. Her voice would not even matter.
Yeah,
You just dismiss the person, and that's where
yeah,
you need to always know that they can be the three, and being able to discern which aspect of your spouse you're dealing with now. That's the real deal.
yeah.
That's the
That
maturity
that
in
that saves
marriage.
you a lot of things.
That saves you a lot of things.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
All right, so I think we'll just talk about the last one now, which is when your spouse is your husband and your wife.
This one is
So
sweet.
this is very nice. So this is when your spouse is your partner. Your spouse is you're both working as a team. This is when you are married.
Mm-hmm.
You are putting your hundred into the table, working as a team to make the dream work. You are doing your best on your own ends. You understand that kind of thing. You are
Yes.
bringing in your all in to the table, right?
Absolutely.
And that's when they're like your husband and your wife. At that point, you see them as a team member, a team player, in the goal and the general goal and the vision of the family.
Yes.
You see them as that your accountability partner. You see them as,
Your co-worker,
my
your
co-worker.
co-laborer, your
Yes.
co-leader in the
Mm-hmm.
project called family. Right?
Yes.
Because you have children, you have to partner to parent them, you
Yes.
partner to
Do major
buy
tasks.
houses,
Mm-hmm.
build houses, take on projects.
Yeah.
You partner, to do ministry. You
Mm-hmm.
are partners in your life decisions. So you
Yeah.
don't take a decision without involving your partner.
Yeah.
Right?
And this is
So
also very important. As much as you should know when they are your baby, as much as you know when they're your
don't
parents,
forget
you
that
should
they're a partner.
know that they're your partner. You should
Yes.
know that they're your partner. That's the truth. So there is, even in the Bible, there is that, oh, wife submit to your husband love your wife, and things like that. But at every point in time, you always have to have the rules right. There's sometimes that the person is your partner too. Person is
Yes.
your code. You're submitting one to each other as
I
well.
mean, if the
it's a
Bible
balance,
says to
right?
husbands, love your wife and wives submit to your husband, does it mean the Bible says wives don't
Don't love
love
your
your.
husband at all.
Do you understand? So wives are also expected to love their
Love their
husbands.
husbands.
Husbands are also expected to submit to their wives. Even
Yeah.
as Christians, we are expected to
Submit
submit
one
one
to
to another.
another.
So submission is both ways. There's just leadership, and the submission is basically as the church is subject to Christ.
Christ. Yes.
So you need to know the balance between these three. They can literally be the three within few seconds, or jumping from one to one. Have that grace in your heart for your partner. I feel like we don't stress these things enough. Extending grace for your partner to grow, because they might have areas where they are not super mature in,
Mm-hmm.
super perfect in.
Yeah.
Seeing your partner as in the authority that they have, that they can actually correct you, they
Yeah.
can instruct you,
They
they can
can.
advise you,
Yeah.
and also seeing your partner as a partner, like we are 50-50, 100-100. I mean, in this, we are a partnership. I can't take up a major project or even a small project
Without
without
you.
consulting my wife. That's not how we roll.
Yeah.
I
And
feel like, yeah.
this is like a make or break for a lot of people when they don't understand these dynamics.
Yeah.
It's a dynamics that if you can get so used to it and you understand it and it becomes like a part and parcel of your life, it would even be easier to resolve conflicts because you can understand where your spouse is being a baby, you can understand where your spouse is being a husband or a wife, you can understand where your spouse is being a dad or a mommy, literally at
Yes.
that point. And you need to
Yes.
be able to understand them and flow with them in those moments.
Yeah, I feel like men who always see their wives as babies and partner and never mom have a problem with when the wife actually has a
An
counter
opinion, right?
opinion. Like, who are you talking
And
to?
even the
Are you talking to me
woman,
like that?
I mean, she never sees him as a daddy. She's always like, "It's my husband, my partner, and
Yeah, or
oh,
equals.
you will never know where you're meant to now pamper him and treat him like a dad and
Ah,
honor him and things like that, and even treat him like a baby.
yes, we like to be treated like a baby. Me,
Taking care of.
I like to be treated like a baby. I am a king and a baby to my wife. I absolutely love it when she takes care of me, puts my head on that very precious place. You know what I'm saying? Treats me like her own personal baby. And that takes me to where your spouse is your partner. You actually do what? Yeah, you get it? You do
I do
that
not get
stuff.
it.
You have sex. I mean, you don't have sex with your baby or your mom. So you must
Anyway,
know that there's the balance to it. You
yeah.
must always balance it. It's
Yes,
very
and it's
crucial.
true. Yeah, in sex is actually partners at this point.
Partners. It means that, and it's important to note this. We are partners, in sex. It means that you are looking towards each other's
Satisfaction, not one
satisfaction.
person pleasing the other, not the other. You are
Yeah,
both doing it at the same time,
yeah,
bringing your 100 to the
yeah. I
table.
don't want to talk about sex too much because
Yeah,
we're not sex therapists. But we can
yeah,
give you advice. If you need personal advice, reach out to us.
yeah.
You can pay for sessions.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you give it a like. Yes, and drop a comment, anything that struck you, anything that you can relate with. Please follow us on all our other social media handles and share this video. All right, till we come here again
Keep loving.
and keep believing,
We
we
are
are
the
the Stalwart
Stalwart
Lovers.
Lovers.